Hey, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Kat. Oh! I didn't switch. Where the fuck am I? There we go. Hey, teleported in. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Callie, resident exhausted salaryman that's just here to play games and balance the sound. Trying to figure out a good balance. That seems fine to me. It's a little obnoxious with the amount of sound that's happening, but you know, it's kind of fine with it. Kind of down, kind of here, to turn on my fucking work computer again. No one better be online and clock my ass. It's fine. My god. Hello? Why didn't you turn on? The last time I did a chapter, I didn't stream it. Holy fuck, that chapter was so fucking long, I thought I was gonna lose my mind. I shit you not, I was a bit distracted while doing it, but also, I was losing my fucking mind. I think it took me 2.5, 3 hours to do it, and I was like, fuck! And I had started late, so I think I was doing it until like 1 a.m. because I'm stubborn. Holy fuck. It was absurd. So let's manifest that this one isn't as long. Because I will lose it. Also, my apartment smells like fish. Because I cooked salmon, baked some salmon. And it was good as hell. But now I have a candle lit. I was gonna bake a little bit tonight. Because I have some visitors tomorrow. I was gonna have that, but I don't have enough butter. So, guess I'll die. Yeah. I should probably set this to loop, huh? Oh, oh. Ooh, there we go. I mean, okay. Am I starting late on this? Yes! But I didn't... Not as late as I started last time. So you know what? Progress! Ugh. And I only have 2 more chapters, actually. Until I just... need to start taking practice exams until I feel ready. Because the exam period that I'm going for is April, I think? Yeah. March? I don't remember off the top of my head. Either March or April. And I have like 2 months to do it, I think. Clearly, well, okay, to be fair, I have looked at it a million times. Don't remember. And that's my right, I think. Also, please know that my stream title is supposed to be read as I'm working here. I'm working here. And I might also, if I get restless, this is gonna be really funny if it does happen. I might lay on my couch and just like string my microphone over to me. Why am I dropping frames? Oh, right. Internet. It's fine. Nothing visible is happening on stream. It doesn't matter. I do want it to stop dropping frames though. That'd be nice. Apple cider. Alrighty, here we go. Learning. I need to fix my nails. Fucked up. Ooh. Ooh, I really need to fix my nails. Oh, that's bad. Yikes. Myself bleed, that's fine, I guess. Oh, I don't need to be on that anymore. Ah. And launch content. Honestly, if I did string my microphone across to my... I think I might. Okay. Okay. Hello? What the fuck is this? What happened here? Huh? Okay, that was odd. Okay. I don't want the getting started. Assignments. Just sneeze. Ugh. Excuse me. Wow, it's so exciting. Okay, sorry, damn. Let me fix my nail before I fucking rip it out and make myself bleed. So the super exciting topic we have for today is successful compliance strategies. What? Super thrilling stuff. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks kind of small. You knock on wood real fast. There's just very few compared to the last one that had like fucking 7 modules. I was shitting myself. When I got like frustrated and tired, I like clicked through to see how many modules were left. So many! And I was like, please! I should just go to bed. No, I'm not a quitter. Okay, there we go. Gently round out my nail so I stop fucking backhanding myself and slicing my skin open. So I can't have any sort of nail length. People think I'm kidding you too when I say I can't have nail length because I'll backhand myself and make myself bleed. No, I literally have scars on the back of my hands. I've done that so many times. And it's not even like a hee hee ha ha, I'm so quirky. It's like I'm a fucking hazard to myself. Especially because I box too. Having like longer nails and sharper nails, or I could do it, it makes it a hell of a lot. Oh, having a stroke. A hell of a lot easier to have short nails. But you know, oh my god, my apartment really smells like salmon. It's fine. Salmon and leeks and mushrooms. Mushrooms. Okay, let's do it. Zoom, go the fuck away. I didn't ask for you. So, the first part is managing compliance. Nope, teams go away. Nope, teams go away. Close. Thank you. Quit teams. Goodbye. Thank you. Managing compliance. I also don't have my headphones on. 'Cause I don't want to listen to the music. Because I listen to it every single time. I like the music, not the vibe. The silence is the vibe. Okay. Really isn't that bad. I'm kind of jazzed about that. See if I can get a more ergonomic setup with my computer. Ooh, this is not more. Fuck this. No. Okay. Get it together! Okay, this might be fine. I just have to bring my microphone around here. I just have my computer in my lap now. Which is more ergonomic for my hands. Because my setup's weird. Can you stop giving me pop-ups? Holy hell, I said go away! Teams! Girl! No! I'm on vacation for the next 2 days. If I could access this shit on my personal computer, I would. Okay. Oh my god! Okay. Enough pop-ups, Jesus. Describe compliance and its role in a risk management program. Nearly every organization must comply with various laws, regulations, reporting standards, and internal policies. No shit. Hello. Another pop-up. Good God. Okay. Compliance. Definition. And orgs and orgs. Adherence to external legal and regulatory requirements, as well as to internal policy and standards. I'm kind of in a good mood, so I might be talking out loud a bunch. Compliance efforts of risk management professionals can be affected by compliance categories, compliance drivers. The C-suite exec. CCO. Chief Compliance Officer. Okay. True or false? A company sells potato chips in 5-ounce bags. Management knows that a customer feels shortchanged and is likely to switch brands when a bag doesn't contain at least 5 ounces of chips. As a result, the company requires that every bag weighs no less than 5 ounces. This is an example of a compliance requirement. No, because that's not legal. It's just not being a dick. Oh, it's a voluntary. Oh, not all compliance requirements are legally mandated. Oh, it's reputation. Man, fuck off. Okay. Okay, compliance category. Category. In addition to meeting requirements, compliance involves documenting the steps an organization takes. Help risk management professionals prioritize them and be effective and create an effective compliance plan. Compliance issues can be categorized as external or internal and as mandatory or voluntary. Categories. External. Mandatory, voluntary. Why do I feel like I've done this before? Probably have. It's just going in more in depth now. Okay. So, paying taxes on profits would be external and mandatory because it's legally required by law by a different entity. Many organizations also establish internal compliance requirements, such as setting high-level product specifications or responding to customers' email inquiries within 2 hours of receipt. Okay. An organization may even subject itself to external compliance from a non-governmental source. For example, a chain of restaurants may be required to serve only prime cuts of meat to maintain a 5-star rating from the International Travel Association, of which the chain is a member. Okay. Owners of the chain may choose to comply with this requirement to maintain the 5-star rating, but they don't have to, so it's not mandatory, voluntary. Okay. Voluntary extra. Wait. No, that... Yeah, it'd be voluntary. Or would it be mandatory? Mandatory is legal. Yeah, okay, so mandatory is government entities. Okay. Mandatory equals government. E.g. FLSA, FCPA. Fair Labor Standards Act. Security law. Okay. An organization's failure to comply with mandatory requirements can result in legal action and/or sanctions against its board of members, large fines against the company, and even imprisonment for top executives. God, I wish. Cost of non-compliance. Odebrecht S.A., a huge construction conglomerate based in Brazil and affiliated petrochemical company Braskem S.A. were charged with conspiring to violate the FCPA. Authorities in the US, Brazil, and Switzerland charged the organizations with engaging in a long-running and complex scheme to pay hundreds of millions of dollars in bribes to government officials across 3 countries. In 2016, Odebrecht and Braskem agreed to pay at least $3.5 billion to resolve the bribery charges. Jesus. 2 subsidiaries of the Walt Disney Company paid $3.8 million in 2017 to settle allegations from the U.S. Department of Labor that they violated the Fair Labor Standards Act. Federal investigators found that Disney Vacation Club Management Corp. And Walt Disney Parks and Resorts U.S. Inc. violated minimum wage, overtime, and record-keeping provisions of the FLSA. According to investigators, subsidiaries failed to maintain proper payroll records and deducted a uniform expense from employees' pay that caused some employees' hourly rates to fall below the federal minimum wage. In addition, some employees weren't properly compensated for performing duties during pre- and post-shift periods. Following the investigation, Department of Labor officials said these kinds of violations aren't uncommon. Tencent Holdings, an internet technology conglomerate based in China, was fined by the Cyberspace Administration of China in 2017 for violating the cybersecurity law of the People's Republic of China by failing to monitor its online platforms for illegal content. Tencent was charged with allowing users to post messages that contained banned content such as messages of violence, rumors, and pornography. While regulators didn't disclose the exact amount of the fine, they said Tencent was subject to the maximum monetary penalty under the law, which is about $75,000. Damn. Okay. Organizations often establish voluntary standards, which are designed to help them meet their organization goals. Complying with these voluntary standards is important because the franchise value of an organization is affected by how it is perceived by stakeholders. Reputation. For example, if a cosmetics company pledges that it will be a truly green company by using only natural ingredients in its product, it will build its business and a significant customer base around this pledge. As a result, it is important for the company to monitor its own processes and ingredients, and those of its suppliers to ensure that only natural ingredients are used. Otherwise, its reputation and franchise value may suffer. Organizations often establish controls to monitor and measure their compliance efforts. The Committee of Sponsoring Organizations of the Treadway Commission, COSO, COSO again, hello, has published guidelines for the design, implementation, and evaluation of internal control systems to ensure compliance with both mandatory and voluntary requirements. These guidelines have become a global standard. Compliance requirements can apply to an entire organization or to part of an organization. For example, there are compulsory state minimum capital and surplus requirements that apply to an insurance company, but not to the insurance holding company that owns the insurer. Oh, okay. So it's like the group. Like the holding company, the group. So, I'm trying to think of an example. So, something like Chubb or Markel can have both admitted and not admitted, or surplus and non-surplus, issuing papers that work under them. Compliance drivers. These are some of the factors that have driven the changes in contemporary business compliance practices in recent years. Senior managers and boards of directors are being held to higher standards. Being held more accountable. The functional and operational business environment has become increasingly complex, requiring a framework of laws, regulations, rules, and standards to manage and govern. Because various stakeholders have heightened expectations of the organizations in which they are invested, they are making more demands on management. Stakeholders have higher expectations, making more demands on management and increased transparency. Often stakeholders often associate risk with lack of plans, because compliance plans and like laws and stuff are there to mitigate risk. Okay, compliance programs help organizations that address their business risks. Compliance helps manage business risks and events or actions that present risk. Alright. Role of the CCO. Chief Compliance Officer. Ossifer. Individual task with rewards. Compliance. External. Recs. Such as laws and regs, as well as compliance with internal halls and procedures. Historically, a job relegated to attorneys. Which is why some companies still have attorneys do that. Where they'll hire an attorney to be their CCO, or someone that was an attorney. Making it a C-suite means they can't be ignored by other managers. Exactly. Okay. They coordinate compliance, monitor compliance program, act as liaison on compliance issues, and promote education and awareness. Okay. Thanks. Monitors compliance program. Acts as liaison on compliance issues. Promotes education and awareness of existing and emerging compliance regs. Must have working knowledge of every part of the works with departments and other managers, e.g. works with HR, who are internal experts on the rec of employment laws. Next. Bases of regulatory compliance. Oh, stretch my arms out just a bit. This isn't too bad. I think I'm also just like kind of awake. So. Man. Okay. Wait. Distinguish between the following bases of regulatory compliance. Rules-based, principle-based, risk-based, and evidence-based. Regulatory process has not that long. Okay. Regulatory process has evolved significantly in recent years. Effective risk management requires an understanding of the various kinds of regulations that can now be imposed upon an organization. For the last 30 years, government regulatory policy in many countries has swung from a rule-based regulatory structure toward a principles-based regulatory structure. A principles-based approach to regulation emphasizes an end result, while a rules-based approach prescribes how organizations go about achieving that end result. The principles-based approach also uses a risk-based approach to select the risks to address and an evidence-based approach to evaluate. Section will address all four. Okay. Rules-based regulation versus principle-based regulation. Principles-based regulation. Regulatory approach that specifies desired bold outcomes and allows a regulated entity broad discretion in achieving outcomes. Board of Directors and Senior Management are achieve said outcome. Rules-based regulation, however, a regulatory approach that establishes a detailed set of rules to govern conduct. Okay, they tell them what to do. Give rules that entities have to follow to achieve as specified in it, and dictate how they go about the outcome. Whereas principles based allows entity discretion, choice in how they go about getting it. Okay. It's more flexible, allows for more innovation in process, while rules-based emphasizes conformity. More objective and requires interpretation by regulator and regulated. While rules-based is subject Oh, well, principles-based is more subjective, my bad. And, well, rules-based is more objective. Speed limits are rules-based. Okay. Oh, my cat's snoring. Meow meow. She's so cute. Okay. Principles based must demonstrate that they are taking correct steps to achieve the regulatory goal, while rules-based comply with regulations just by following rules. And if it doesn't work. Rules-based is a one-size-fits-all approach. And therefore, the rules tend to be sort of lax, so they can accommodate all regulated entities from big to small. Ooh. Okay, rules-based can lead to conflicts in different regulators. In international banking circles. Oh. Rules base can create an opportunity to evade the intent by following them precisely. Precisely, not precisely. Oh, I need to do candy. I might do a Candy Crush break here when I finish this. I'll be halfway through. And then I can just fucking play Candy Crush and be obnoxious. I won't do that. I won't, I swear. I'll play Candy Crush on my own time. I do need a login though. Sorry, my streak. My Candy Crush streak. I don't want to lose it. I have a fully upgraded machine. It gives me multiple treats a day. And I can possibly get the jackpot. What about me? My race starts now. Shit, I don't think I'm gonna win. Fuck, now I have to play. Oh, fuck. Okay. Say the regulatory body for automotive manufacturers begins requiring automakers with a plant in the US to reduce their carbon footprint by 25%. In a principles-based approach, the automakers can devise a compliance plan based on their own unique circumstances and resources. As a result, each company's compliance plan looks a little different. One automaker may decide to use more recycled materials, while another may make significant upgrades to the environmental controls at its manufacturing plant. Makes sense? Benefit of the principles-based regulatory approach is it gives the companies flexibility to meet the 25% carbon footprint reduction goal in the most efficient way they see fit. Potential downside is that the regulatory body and an automaker may have differing opinions on how to measure the company's carbon footprint, my cat, and therefore may disagree on how much it was reduced. Ooh. In a rules-based regulatory approach to the same goal, reduce automakers' carbon footprint by 25%, the regulatory body may set specific rules that each automaker must follow to achieve that goal. For example, the rules may stipulate that each automaker must reduce emissions at every plant by 15% and increase the use of sustainable materials by 20%, among other rules. The benefit of this approach is, theoretically, that it sets a clear path for achieving the overall carbon footprint reduction goal. If an automaker follows each of the specific rules established by the regulatory body, it should achieve the goal. Downside is that some automakers may have trouble complying with every specific rule. For example, if a company is already using the latest emission controlling device at its plants, it may not be able to reduce emissions by 15%. Ooh. Okay, let me do a Candy Crush level. I'm timed now. Fuck, I'm sorry. My dumbass. God, not being able to hear it is crazy. I always play Candy Crush at night. Mental illness. It's strong. Not really strong. It's very normative, actually, to play Candy Crush. Normative? Yes, that is kind of the word I want, but also not the word I want at all. I don't know what I'm saying. Just kind of ignore me. Talking out of my ass while I'm playing Candy Crush, it's fine. Oh, sick. Nice. Super Sugar Crush. It put me in a race, so I have to see how fast I can use 30 color bombs. Oh, no, hell, I'm not, but like, you know. Ooh. I'm just making this take longer for myself. This is not helpful to me. But I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. What the hell? What am I doing? Great question, Cal. What are you doing? I don't know. Not a clue right now. Purple, I guess? Purple. Ooh, nasty. Hell yeah. Nice, even better. Ooh, 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 clean! Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. good at this game. All the games to be good at. It's Candy Crush. Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah, brother. Ooh, Sugar Crush. I should probably not block the amount of moves I have left. Continue. No, someone's beating me! Bitch. I got a champions race. I gotta go. I gotta join. Oh, I did not mean it. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Oh! Okay, so that was weird, but it kind of worked in my favor, so I'm not mad. That didn't work enough. Ooh, that did. Ooh, okay. Play. Fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do what you said you were gonna do. I will! It's fine. I just have to stay ahead of this person and win. I'm so obnoxious about this sometimes. But it's Candy Crush. Oh, yes. Good, yes. That didn't work out how I wanted it to, but that's fine. I didn't really expect it to, I won't lie. Ooh. We're going so hot, Chief. It might be okay. There's a bunch of... Oh, okay, I'm good, actually. Every time I see a color bomb, I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Obviously. Ooh. Oh, yes, there we go. Slay. Slay your enemies! That's been in my head a lot. Continue. Based regulation is all it said. Okay, next section is rules. Ooh, there's people I'm racing against. I have to stay on top of that. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Ooh, okay. Oh. Oh. Not what I wanted? Oh well. Purple. And that cleared up a bunch. Cool! Nice life. What am I doing? It's fine. It doesn't matter. Fine. Oh, my streamer's playing Candy Crush. And Oh, sick. I'm halfway through the 30. Nice. Don't mind me. Candy Crush is addicting, and I don't want to talk about it. I should, maybe, but I'm not gonna. Not right now. I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, this is working well. Good for me. Good for me. Oh, very good for me. Okay, sick. Well, less good for me. That was good. Nice. 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 Yes. Fuck yeah. Being able to beat these on the first try is very satisfying, I will say. The fucking fan in my computer is going mental. Oh, what the fuck? Why is it like that? Ew. And this thing didn't work how I expected it to. My automatic response is just, ew. I feel like that's my right. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. So nothing matters other than this. So. Nice. Nice. I really should be doing this, but it's fine. We'll just keep going until I finish this section. There's only how many more? Not that many more, it's fine. I'm deluding myself, don't worry. Ooh. Oh. Ugh, hate these. The one I'm on is like, you have to get a specific amount of each color, of like a couple colors. And oh, I don't like those ones. They don't work quite how I want them to, and I usually have to use gems to beat them. Or gold, whatever. Not purchased gold. But gold nonetheless. Ugh. Where the ugh. Yeah, that helps. Okay. Wait, I should be fine. Oh, sick. Easy. Still had a couple moves left over, too. Ooh! I almost won the thing. I'm like hard competing for the champions race, so like any minute. Yeah. Ooh, that worked well. Oh, what the hell? No. I can do this. Probably. Hell yeah, I can. Okay. Super Sugar Crush. Anyway. What a side quest this is. Let me set my laptop not on my fucking leg. Ouch. Okay, so I won the Color Bomb series again. Playing that. Yeah. Only 1, 2, 3. Oh. Only a couple more levels, I swear. I swear. I swear to you. This. Ooh, maybe I wish I hadn't done it like that, actually. Well, whatever. Oh, well. Maybe it was okay. Or maybe not. Well, then you learn. Oh, well, no, it was okay. Can I choose? No. Oh. Oh. Oh, very nice. Oh, what the fuck? I'm out of moves? Holy shit. Okay, sick. Ooh, I don't have many gems left, man. That was fucked up, man. I screwed up. Oh, shit. And I don't have a ton of gems anymore. Or fucking gold anymore. You know what I mean? Oops. I may be fucked. Oh, shit. I really might be fucked. Manifest. What the hell? What is this? Oh my god, I am screwed. Hello? Shit. Oh no. Not even giving me the option to watch ads anymore, and I feel like that's kind of fucked up. Fuck. No, my streak. Okay, it's fine. Oh fuck. No, that was supposed to get me a lot. Shit. My Candy Royale. I fucked it up. Oh, I'm so... It's so Jover, man. Oh, it's so Jover. This is fucked up. I need to say that. I have to retry. Fuck! I'm kind of upset that I fucked it up. I mean, it's not the end of the world, clearly, but like, damn. My streak. Fuck. And it's literally just because of some bad luck on placement stuff, which is the worst. Man, what the hell? Oh, fuck you guys. Do this. So there's that. If I go to this, I do that. I have some more. Oh, okay. Let's go. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing that could have happened. Not the best, not the worst. It's so Jover. Oh, wait, maybe it's not so Jover. Oh, never mind, it's a Jover. Wait. No, it's still Jover. Fuck. I was so close. fuck? Let me try. Try again. Oh. Oh. What the fuck is happening? My streaks. Fuck. Okay. Fine, it's just Candy Crush. I say through gritted teeth. This teaches me to play when I should be doing something else. Damn. My fault. Not my last life. That's fucked up. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Keep playing. Continue. Candy Crush does this like absurd thing where they like, it's your last life, but you can technically still have like one more after that. Almost every single time. It's kind of obnoxious. I won't lie. Is this at least one of the hard levels? Yes, okay. I was about to get pissed at myself if it was just not even a difficult level. And I'm just shit. It is one of the hard ones, I suppose. That's fine. Oh, you're playing Candy Crush. And? What's your point? Fuck! My Candy Crush friends sent me lives so I can get those. Accept. Thank you. 2 more lives. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I mean, I'm not beating it on this. Fine. I'm so fine and normal. If I had 4 more gold, I could do it, but I don't. Okay, last chance, and then I have to fucking go back to, I guess, the thing that I'm fucking studying for, the whole reason I started streaming. Fuck. No. False hope. Fuck. God damn it. My streaks. Here, I'll ask friends for more lives. Ask for lives. Give me lives. Okay. Well, I fucked it. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. Risk-based and evidence-based regulation. Fuck. Anyway. Risk-based, evidence-based regulation. Two concepts tied to principles. Regulation. An org has or regulated entity. Oh, regulatory entity has a finite amount of resources with which to address risks. Risk-based regulation is an RM approach to allocating resources to address risks in a way that will achieve the greatest good. Well, the greater good? I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get. Evidence-based regulation is a regulatory approach that collects and uses objective performance data to set, evaluate, and improve policies. Improve policies. Quantitative. Ideally, a risk-based regulatory structure is developed and implemented in logical, thematic framework that follows basic RM model. The goals that need to be achieved or risks that must be addressed. Regulatory checks needed to do so. Establish, communicate. The reg risk appetite, level of acceptable risk tolerance for achieving goals. Employ RM techs to formulate, structure, policies, goals, and approaches to be used to achieve goals. Create performance indicators to measure effectiveness. Implement new reg systems and processes. View and revise as necessary based on feedback from performance indicators. Emphasizes efficiency, flexibility, and creativity. Lay. Okay. Next. Solvency 2 and Basel standard. What are you? Objective. Explain how insurers and banks apply Solvency 2 and Basel standards. Prevent insolvency by unifying RM practices of insurers and financial institutions. Okay. Solvency 2 has 3 basic pillars intended to ensure stability of insurers and increase customer confidence. Quantitative financial requirements designed to ensure that insurer has enough capital to remain solvent for end standards, meant to help boards identify and address risks. Reporting requirement. Increase transparency to supervisors and public. Market forces can impose discipline on the industry. I mistyped so many things. Okay. Basel reg standards establish on for banks designed to prevent systemic risk from creating a financial crisis. For application of Solvency 2. Okay, decades after Solvency 1 was implemented in Europe, the European Union developed a new legislation to ensure solvency of insurers. Adopting a more risk-based approach, the EU introduced Solvency 2. It governs US and EU insurers and empowers EU regulators to apply its requirements to the worldwide operations of foreign insurers operating in the EU. However, an agreement between the United States and the EU eliminates EU regulatory authority over the worldwide operations of US insurers, instead of providing for a group supervision of US and EU insurance group operating in both territories. The agreement also eliminates collateral and local presence requirements for US reinsurers and operators. Reinsurers operating so. Solvency 2 requires insurers to have effective RM systems, conduct their own risk and solvency assessments, and establish effective internal control, audit, and actuarial. Okay. Institution. I can't fucking type. Institution. Applications. God. Basal regulatory standard. My ass can't fucking type, dog. Fine. Manage risk. Identify risk. Measure exposures. Risk where possible. Ensuring effective capital planning and inventory is in place. Monitoring risk exposures and corresponding capital needs on an ongoing basis. Controlling or mitigating risk exposures. According to senior management, its board on the institution's risk exposures and capital actions. Do so. Banks need internal controls embedded into day-to-day operation to make sure activities are efficient, effective, info is reliable, timely, complete, the bank is complying with applicable laws and regs. I think this is the last section. Developing a compliance program. Oh my god. The fucking fan on my computer is working so damn hard. Objective. Explain the objectives, components, and implementation of a compliance program. Okay. Compliance fits into the overall ERM framework. Program purpose and objective. Four major objectives of program. Protect org from liability, fines, penalties, loss of customer confidence because of a failure to comply with laws, regs, and internal policies. Provide assurance to key stakeholders that org is in compliance. Receive benefits from external sources for having effective compliance program like regulatory approval for lower insurance premiums, and create a culture that encourages compliance within the org. Compliance program components. Two fundamental components. using due diligence to prevent, detect criminal behavior, creating an org culture that encourages legal compliance and ethical conduct. Need a written set of standards to follow. Compliance program implementation. Each department usually responsible for maintaining compliance in its own area. Examples. Human HR deals with employment laws. Internal audit with financial compliance. Operations with product safety and environmental control. Safety. Oh my god. Safety facilities with employee health and safety. Usually with this structure, legal department consults and helps oversee. Compliance training to all. Make sure managers know the laws and regulations that apply to their functions. Once implemented, the program must be monitored and reviewed regularly to be effective with sentencing missions guideline. Many orgs use a hotline for employees to anonymously report any violation of a law, regulation, or procedure. Okay, slay. And now I'm on the fuck-ass discussion boards, of which there are two, as always. Okay. State or regulation your organization must comply with. Ooh, okay. Is it rules-based or principles-based? Why? Okay. Stretch. Organization. With a legal ruling requires us to provide transparency documentation for all. Okay. Approached markets in the proposals. When we propose options to our clients for their insurance renewal, is a rules-based regulation, as it is a specific document. With aid upon language with legal requirements. advantage to it being rules based is that it's very clear what needs to be done and transmitted to the client. Very clear if it hasn't been, and we are not in compliance. Submit. Sick. Next. Can my computer chill the fuck out? I'm so serious. Fucking stop breathing so loud. Share how the concepts you've learned apply in the workplace. How's the pandemic affected your organization's regulation compliance efforts? There's a lot more compliance issues around privacy of information. Since many people work from home now and or have the option to. Most everything is done online, including the title of important client documents. Ooh. Via email instead of handed directly to them now. Slay. Oh my god. Wow. One more. How many sections does this have? Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Doesn't matter. I'm done right now. Fuck yeah. Closes out of this and shuts this computer back down. Sick. I did it. Wow. And within an hour and a half, I think. Definitely within an hour and a half if we take out my Candy Crush time. I don't want to talk about that. I don't know what possessed me. But you know what? It's fine. I should just have a stream where I silently play Candy Crush. But I like put it on my stream. Maybe I'll think about that. Maybe. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. It was a bit more chatty than I usually do because I was reading out loud, but you know what? It's fine. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, week, and I hope to see you next time, which I might gorilla sometime this week. Weekend, I'm not 100% sure, but look out for that. If it does happen, I'll tweet. You know, you can turn on notifications if you so choose. And yeah, have a fantastic weekend. Do something fun. Hell yeah. See you next time. Farewell.